So when these things come up, the issue of control versus beneficial enjoyment comes up, because most people understand what those other four things are. Those two boxes, I find a client sometimes, what percent of the people that made their own wealth are control freaks?
In my opinion, if they're business owners, almost all,
Yeah.
unless they joined some sort of cult or religion to work that out of their system, but they still kind of have it.
Right, right. So let's spend just a moment on control versus beneficial enjoyment. How would you describe control versus beneficial enjoyment? What's the difference? If you're
First, I'll
explaining-
talk about, let's say my daughter or son, let's pick up Maddie again. Do I want to, God forbid something happens to me, or earlier in life when I want to see her enjoy something, do I give her a bunch of cash and then she invests it, and if she gets divorced, if she doesn't do it right, half can go away, or if she gets sued, half can go away, and she can make good or bad decisions on it? Or do I give it to her in a way that she can make investment choices and draw down income principal she needs, but nobody can ever take it away from her, nobody can take it away in divorce, no creditors can take it away, and it's got some guardrails, as you would say, to make sure she doesn't make really stupid decisions?
Sure. So
Which should I do?
Yep.
Also, could I help make that decision for me for part of my stuff? Could I, for part of my stuff, put it in the side and say, somebody's not going to be able to take it away from me if I'm divorced. They won't be able to take it away if I get sued. Or can I put some guardrails up that delay me from making silly choices on just that bucket? I can make all the silly choices I want on these buckets,
Okay.
but not on that.
So do you agree with the concept of controlling it is you get to say how much and when and how high and who gets to enjoy it? Beneficial, and so you get to control, for example, the buying and the selling of the asset and the distributions of the asset, where beneficial enjoyment says you can use it subject to certain terms and conditions, but you may not have the ultimate decision on when it gets sold or who it gets sold to.
That's true, and in the case of my daughter especially. If I was doing it for me, I probably want to put some safeguards that says, if I don't, and you're my trustee, if I don't like what you did, I want to have this person over here, Sally. We can name her a variety of things, a protector, advisor, whatever. That Sally has the right to fire you and I have the right to fire Sally. So I kind of have a control, but not direct, if it was mine. If it's for my daughter, I'm not too sure if I give her a Sally.
Okay, all right. That's a good example of control versus beneficial enjoyment.